The Invisible Man by Ralph Ellison. This is a reading from the back cover. Winner of the National Book Award for Fiction, acclaimed by a 1965 Bookweek poll of 200 prominent authors, critics, and editors as the most distinguished single work published in the last 20 years. Unlike any novel you've ever read, this is a richly comic, deeply tragic, and profoundly soul-searching story of one Negro's baffling experiences on the road to self-discovery. From the bizarre encounter with the white trustee that results in his expulsion from a Southern college to its powerful culmination in New York's Harlem, his story moves with a relentless drive, the nightmarish job in a paint factory, the bitter disillusionment with the Brotherhood and its policy of betrayal, the violent climax when screaming tensions are released in a terrifying race riot. This brilliant, monumental novel is a triumph of storytelling. It reveals profound insight into every man's struggle to find his true self. Here are some reviews. Tough, brutal, sensational. It blazes with authentic talent, from the New York Times. From the Atlantic Monthly, a work of extraordinary intensity, powerfully imagined and written with a savage, wryly humorous gusto. From Langston Hughes, a stunning blockbuster of a book that will floor and flabbergast some people, bedevil and intrigue others, and keep everybody reading right through to its explosive end. Chicago Sun-Times. Ellison writes at a white heat, but a heat which he manipulates like a veteran. And the book says, to Ida, copyrights 1947, 1948, 1952 by Ralph Ellison. All rights reserved under international and Pan-American copyright conventions. For information, address Random House Incorporated, 457 Madison Avenue, New York, New York 10022. This is an authorized reprint of a hardcover edition published by Random House and is being shared with you today as a means of arts and education through the Fair Use Act. This is a reading from the 13th printing. Signet books are published by the New American Library Incorporated at 1301 Avenue of the Americas, New York, New York 10019, and it was printed in the United States of America. Here's a quote from Herman Melville, Benito Cereno. You are saved, cried Captain Delano, more and more astonished and pained. You are saved. What has cast such a shadow upon you? And Harry says, I tell you, it is not me you are looking at. Not me you are grinning at. Not me your confidential looks incriminate, but that other person. If person you thought I was. Let your necrophilia feed upon that carcass. And that's T.S. Eliot from Family Reunion. And again, Herman Melville from Benito Cereno. You are saved, cried Captain Delano, more and more astonished and pained. You are saved. What has cast such a shadow upon you? And this is from T.S. Eliot, Family Reunion. And it's a line from Harry, one of the characters. I tell you, it is not me that you're looking at. Not me you are grinning at. Not me your confidential looks incriminate. But that other person. If person you thought I was. Let your necrophilia feed upon that carcass.